welcome to my channel and this week's yoga class. Today we're going to do a short shoulder opening flow to help release the shoulders, open up the chest a little bit. This one's good if you're feeling a little bit tight, or if you do a lot of bench pressing or gym work. We're going to do a little bit of seated work, so if you need to, you can place a block underneath the sitting bones just to level out the hips. We're going to take the hands to the knees, close the eyes and take 3 grounding deep breaths. As you breathe in, you want to try and inflate the whole body, and then as you breathe out, squeezing the belly button in, pushing all the air back out. 2 more like that. Good. We're going to open the eyes. On your next in-breath, take the arms high to the ceiling. As you breathe out, we're going to bring right hand to the mat, left arm goes over the top. Just stretching that whole left side body. Take a deep breath here. Breathe in, stretch tall. As you breathe out, we'll go the other way. Left hand down, right hand over the top. Take a deep breath here, stretching that whole side body. Good. Breathe in, stretch tall. This time, as you breathe out, right hand comes behind, left hand on your right knee, and turning to look over that back shoulder. Taking a deep breath here. Breathe in, stretch tall, turning forwards. Breathe out, we'll twist the other way. So left hand behind, right hand on left shoulder, left knee, twisting to look over that left shoulder. Deep breath here. Breathe in, stretch tall for the final time. Breathe out, folding forwards, dropping the hands to the mat, but releasing the head. We'll take 2 deep breaths here. And then just walking yourself back up to seated. We're going to come onto all fours, making sure the hips are over the knees and the shoulders are over the wrists. We're going to take 3 rounds of cat-cow. So as you breathe in, squeeze the shoulder blades together, drop the belly down, looking up. As you breathe out, we're going to round the back, chin to the chest. Breathe in, shoulder blades together, dropping the belly down, looking up. Breathing out, rounding the back, chin to chest. Breathe in and up. And out and down. Release to a neutral flat back. We're going to do some thread the needle to start opening up those shoulders. So you're going to take your weight in your left hand, and the right hand is going to open all the way towards the ceiling. Try to look up at that top thumb, really trying to twist. As you breathe out, we're going to bring it through the hand and the knee, dropping that shoulder down, not all the way to the mat this time. Breathe in, come back up, stretching tall, looking towards that thumb. Breathing out, threading through, dropping towards the floor but not all the way. Last time. Breathing in, hand comes up, we're going to try and open wide. Breathing out, hand comes through, drop that shoulder all the way to the floor. The other hand can come round onto that hip, resting the head. Take 2 deep breaths here. Good. Bring that left hand back to the mat and pressing back up. So we're going to come back onto all fours and we'll go the other way. So this time you're going to put the weight in the right hand. Left hand comes all the way up towards the ceiling, looking up towards that top thumb. As you breathe out, you're threading the hand through, dropping that shoulder down, not quite all the way to the floor. And take it back up as you breathe in, looking up towards that hand. Breathing out, threading it through. Again, not quite to the floor, just hovering above. Breathe in, open back up, really stretching tall, looking towards that hand. As you breathe out, following it all the way through this time, shoulder to the mat, head to the mat. If you want to, you can take that hand round to the opposite hip, and we'll take 2 deep breaths here. Good. Hand comes back to the mat, pressing back up onto all fours. We're going to take an extended puppy pose and work a little bit more on opening those shoulders. So keeping the hips over the knees, you're going to walk the hands forward, bringing the head down to the mat. We'll take 2 deep breaths here. And then we're just going to do a bit of a flow. So as you breathe in, I want you to lift up, squeeze that belly button in, and as you breathe out, drop it back down. And again, breathe in, squeeze the belly button in, lift around through the back, rounding, breathe out and down. One more time. Breathe in, pull the belly button in, round the back, breathe out, drop down. See if you can bring that chin down, lifting the head slightly. Nice deep breath. Bring the elbows down, coming all the way through, taking the feet slightly wide and lifting up for a sphinx. We'll take 2 deep breaths here. Release to the floor. Bring the hands by the chest, tuck the toes under, up and back, down dog. Good. We'll take a bit of time in our down dog. It's a very good way of helping to open up the shoulders. I really want you to try and think about rolling the elbows in, getting the armpits towards the floor, trying to push the chest towards the thighs. The feet don't have to be flat, the knees can be bent, whatever comfortable for you. You can also pedal the feet, stretching out the back of the legs, looking towards those toes. We're going to take one more big deep breath in stillness. Good. Bring the knees down to the mat, take them nice and wide. We're going to sit back for a child's pose. So really trying to sit back onto those feet. We'll take 3 deep breaths here. You can rock side to side slightly if that helps. We're trying to keep the arms activated for this one. Really trying to stretch through that upper back. One more deep breath. We're then going to walk the hands towards the right, as far as you feel comfortable to go, and then drop back in to your child pose. Should feel a stretch through that upper back and left side. Taking one more deep breath here. Coming back to centre. And then we're going to walk over to the left. Again, just to where you feel comfortable. Dropping back down. Feeling that stretch through the right side this time. 2 deep breaths. Last one. And back to centre. Good. Totally relax into your child's pose this time. Just take a couple of deep breaths. and then walk yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Okay, for this next bit you'll need a belt, a strap or something to hold on to. You can stay in a kneeling position or you can come to seated, whatever is more comfortable for you. I'm going to turn this way so you can see what I'm going to do. So you're going to drop the belt or towel or whatever you've got down the back, bringing the left hand up and over. Then going to bring the right hand down and up and just hold on to it, and then you're just going to gently pull up as you breathe in and down as you breathe out. Just do that a few times. If you can actually link your hands together, please do, and see if you can still get a bit of a pull, just a stretch. Also, while you're doing this, try to make sure that you keep the ribs tucked in so you're not flaring out. You're keeping nice and stable. Do one more. Breathe in, pull the arm up. Breathe out, pull the right arm down. Good, and release. We'll do the same on the other side. So dropping the belt down with the right arm this time, up and over. Left arm down and up. Holding on to your belt. Breathe in, pull up. Again, tucking those ribs in. Breathe out, pull down. Keeping that belly button pulled in. Just do this a few times. Just pulling up and down. And really being aware of where those ribs are. Last time. Breathe in, pull up. Breathe out, pull down. And release. Again, if you need the belt for this next one, please do. You can take hold of it behind you, pull the shoulder blades together, open up the chest, and then lean forwards. If you can, reach without a problem, clasping the fingers together, pulling out, just opening those shoulders. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, just dropping forwards towards the mat. Taking a deep breath here. Next in breath, sit up, looking high, breathing out, release. Good. We're going to come to a comfortable seated position. Cross leg is best if you can manage. If you need to, place that block underneath the sitting bones. We're going to stretch out that upper back. So you're going to take your right hand to your left knee, left hand by the side. Looking forwards, take a deep breath in, lift the chest. As you breathe out, roll backwards, leaning into that knee. Should feel a nice stretch through that upper back. Take 2 deep breaths here. And each time you exhale, see if you can just relax into it a little more. On your next in breath, lifting it forwards, and then we're going to do the same on the other side. So left hand comes to right knee, right hand by your side. Breathe in, lift the chest. Breathe out, roll it backwards. Really leaning in to that leg, keeping your chest facing forwards, feeling that stretch through the upper back. You might find that you go lean back further one way than the other. And again, we're taking 2 deep breaths. So as you're breathing out, see if you can lean into it a little more. Good. Next in breath, roll it forwards. As you breathe out, we're just going to roll it back. Breathe in, lift the chest. Breathe out, roll it back. And come to a neutral position. Good. If you wanted to, you could now take it into a Savasana, or you could do another flow of some kind. But thank you very much for joining me, and I hope to see you again next week. Namaste.